Hey guys, I'm going to do what I'm going to call Urban Guerilla Portable. And what is that? It sounds like something I made up. I've seen it before. Honestly, what I want to do is I'm in a city, in the middle of a city, and I want to kind of experiment. This is a place where it's not a typical place where you would put up the iconic portable in-fed half-wave antenna. You know, I really think that antenna is becoming the portable antenna for a lot of people. Easy to deploy, so small, fits in the palm of your hand. You can put it in a bag. I've got mine stashed right here in my Jeep for that very reason. When I want to use one, I can, and you can get out. And pretty simple and easy to deploy, but not real easy to deploy, I should say, in like an urban, in the middle of a city. It's kind of tough. But there are ways to make it happen. I'm at the top of a parking garage. The thing I like about this parking garage, and this is kind of the exercise for me, is this is where I park my vehicles when we have the hurricane. We have them. We go through hurricane season. Some years just storms. Some years we get hit by a 1, 2. I remember it must be close to 20 years ago. It was either Isabel or Irene hit us, and we went 2 weeks without electricity. You know, as a kid, I lived on the Gulf Coast and went through Hurricane Camille. And fortunately, and I feel so bad I have so many friends down in New Orleans, but when Katrina hit, it just flooded out. Well, what would happen if that was here? I'm looking right now at water. I'm surrounded by water, and we always worry about a flood and it hitting us here. Well, this is an exercise. If I had my vehicle here at the garage, I would keep stuff in it, and if comms were down, this would be the place, and this would be my setup for operating portable and making some HF, and maybe even with a small handheld or whatever, VHF, UHF type comms. But I want to simulate kind of what I would do and put this antenna up if the crap hit the fan and we were here and I needed to do this right here in an urban environment. I'm going to go Urban Guerilla Portable. Stick around. Okay, here's the setup. What I'm doing is using my DX Commander pole. I've got it on it up at the top here. A little windy, but I've got what's kind of a beach. It's for a beach umbrella. It's a towel holder, a little hook. It's plastic, and it has a little tightening screw on it. I can put it right on the pole. So I've got it down about 4 meters. So it's about 6 meters in the air. Is the unund, the 49-to-1 unund, the heart of the antenna, and that one is my Chameleon CHA LEFS 4010, and the wire is going down. So what's going on here is I'm up on a hill, on a slope. See, I'm basically, if you can see, I'm on the ledge. That's where you come up into the garage. So I figured I'd get a nice slope. That is facing due west too. So in a time of an emergency, I would probably want my comms to be somewhat towards the in here within the United States. That's where it's at. So here on the Jeep here, down at the bottom, there's the pole. I have a flagpole holder that I've got my DX Commander 10-meter pole in. I may have said 10 feet. I say that all the time. My 10-meter DX Commander pole in there. So 50 foot of coax, and what I'm doing is laying it down and going around the Jeep to the other side, because I'm sure there's rebar and a lot of wire all inside of this concrete here on this deck, which may help me somewhat for a little bit of RF ground there for sure. But that's it. Let's get inside and see what happens. And inside here, I'm using my big battery. For me, it's my bigger battery, my 20 amp hour battery. You know, in a time of distress and when I needed to, that'd give me a lot of power. And it's also another good reason why I would only use the 20 watt rig here, because that thing will last. I bet I could last a day and a half, 2 days with minimal comms on that battery there for sure. I have never run it down. I've never run my 6 amp hour battery down. So the G90 here, that's Norfolk, Virginia across. Let's see if we can make some contacts. Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar. Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar.
Oscar Golf Oscar station, come now.
Yes, Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar. You're 5-7 into Norfolk, Virginia.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar Oscar, I have U59, Central Arkansas, Kilo 3791, sir.
Calling CQ. This is Victor Echo 3, India Foxtrot Tango, and listening.
Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar.
Oh, wow, Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar. Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, good afternoon. You're about a 5'7" into Norfolk, Virginia. I'm portable, sitting in a Jeep at the top of a parking garage there. So thanks for taking the call.
Not a problem. 5'7" in my end, too. Good audio. We're 100 miles north of Niagara Falls, New York. Go ahead.
Kilo 4 Oscar, Oscar. Good afternoon. My name is Grace. Golf Romeo Alpha Charlie Echo. You're 5x9.
QSL, you're 5'9" into the harbor of Norfolk, Virginia. I'm portable with just 20 watts here, sitting in my Jeep, looking out over the harbor there. Thanks for taking the call.
Well, the 20 watts is really working out well. Beautiful 5'9" signal. I hope you have a good rest of your day and enjoy the harbor there. 7-3.
Thank you so much. 7-3.
This is Kilo 8 Yankee, special event station for use on the airmont. Standing by for a call.
Wow, perfect. 20 meters. Exactly what I wanted to do. Across the states, I'm getting just perfect, great reports, and really working well in the direction here across the states. Let's go try some other bands.
Thank you, sir. Set QRZ, please. This is Whiskey 1, X-Ray Quebec Stroke Portable, operating from USA 1360. QRZ.
Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar.
Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar. Thank you for the call, sir. You're 5'9", at USA 1360. The Texas City Outer Range B rear light.
QSL, you're 5'9" into the harbor of Norfolk and Portsmouth, Virginia, home of the United States Coast Guard 5th District headquarters here in Portsmouth. I'm portable with just 20 watts, sitting here looking out at the harbor.
Oh, wow. You sound great for 20 watts. I'm doing 75, and I'm also sitting here. I'm in on the beach. I drove up on the beach here, and I'm right across from the lighthouse. I'm on Texas City, Texas City Dike, which is a 5-mile-long dike, and I'm right close to the end of it here, and just sitting here enjoying the scenery as you are. Over.
Roger that, Roger. I've actually got a Navy helicopter flying over me now, so you might get a little bit of noise here for sure, but thank you so much for taking the call. I love this, as I think we're both getting a little bit of a saltwater amplifier there. QSL?
QSL, yeah, I heard the helicopter now, your last few seconds there, and I heard it come in, but yeah, that it always works great, having that saltwater, ground. It just really helps, and especially the QRP, if you're running low power, it really helps it out and gets a good signal out. Over.
Good luck. Whiskey 5, Lima, Oscar.
Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar.
Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar is what I heard.
QSL, you're 5'9", Virginia.
Okay, thanks for Virginia.
Thank you. Whiskey Yankee 7, Foxtrot Delta.
Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar.
Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar, 5'9", Wyoming.
QSL, you're 5'9", Virginia.
Thank you. Whiskey Yankee 7, Foxtrot Delta.
Thank you, K0JU.
Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar.
Kilo 4, OJO, Oscar, Golf, Oscar, OGO, you're 5'9", Colorado.
QSL, you're 5'9", Virginia.
Thank you, K0JU, contest.
CQ contact, X-Ray Echo 1, Yankee Lima contact.
Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar.
Kilo 4, Oscar Golf, Oscar, the 5'9", Papa Uniform Echo Queso.
QSL, you are 5'9" into Virginia.
Echo Delta, 8 X-ray.
Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar.
0 Juliet, 591975.
QSL, you're 5'9", Virginia, number 1.
Thank you. CQ contest, Echo Delta, 8 X-ray. Echo Delta, 8 X-ray.
Thanks, X-Ray Echo 1, Charlie Queen.
Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar.
Again?
Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar.
Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar, 5'9", Golf, Tango, Oscar.
You're 5'9", Virginia, Victor Alpha.
Victor Alpha, thanks.
Let me get this into the logbook. Kilo 4, Oscar, Golf, Oscar. This is Kilowatt Radio, 0 Echo, KR0E. Hello, Walt. Good to hear you again. We've chatted before, but it's been a while, about a year and a half, it looks like, since we ran across each other. and so good to hear you again. My name is Don, Delta Oscar Norway, Don. In Colorado. I'm in Colorado, near the city of Boulder, Colorado. I'm looking back, and last two times I worked you, you were using the G90, so I wonder if you're on that radio again today. K4OGO, KR0E.
Hey, Don, thanks for taking the call. Good to talk to you again. Yeah, absolutely. I'm on the G90. I'm sitting in my Jeep on the top of a parking garage here in the city of Portsmouth, Virginia, looking out across the harbor at Norfolk, Virginia. I've got a pole up in the air with a end-fed half-wave wire kind of sloping down to a rail here on the side of the parking garage. So that is that's the setup here, kind of primitive, kind of what I call urban Guerilla portable here. I'm right in the middle of the city, but you're sounding wonderful. You have 5.9 signal, and you're coming in just gangbusters here today.
Yeah, okay, very good. Well, I'm hearing you about an S5 to 6, the S5 to S6. It's of course up and down a little bit, but I'm getting pretty much 100%. Now I did hear you say you're in a parking garage in what city? I didn't catch that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm in the harbor of Norfolk, Virginia. So I'm right across from Norfolk in the city of Portsmouth, or Portsmouth, Virginia here, right across the harbor there. Back to you.
Okay. Very good. So that's that's a good way to spend a Saturday afternoon there. We had some fresh snow here this morning. Overnight last night we got about 3 inches plus or minus. So we got up this morning at about 20 degrees with 3 inches of fresh snow after having some fairly warm, dry weather. The sun is out today, gonna make short work of the snow over the next couple of days. I think we're all the way up to 32, so we're 32 degrees right now. Probably a little warmer there, I would think. K4OGO, KR0E.
Yeah, Don, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but it's about 68 degrees and sunny and beautiful here right now.
Yeah, you're fine by 9 in Connecticut. There's no noise up here. It's a perfectly dead quiet band right now. Yeah, Walter, I enjoy your videos. I'm actually the guy that wrote the original POTA book. I'm the POTA book author. I can't advertise it, but I can mention it. Feel free. Good to catch on you, buddy.
Hey, thank you. You came up as well that time to about a 5'8", almost 5'9" there. So a nice little break there in the band there. Hey, all the best to 73.
3 Sierra, nuclear ship Savannah in Baltimore, calling QRZ.
Kilo 4 Oscar, Golf, Oscar.
Kilo 4 Oscar, Golf, Oscar. You're 5'9" here in Baltimore.
You're 5'9" here into the harbor of Norfolk, Virginia as well. It's good to get you in the log there for sure. I'm actually a member of the USS Wisconsin Club, and I worked the ship last weekend. So good to get you there. Thanks for taking the call.
Oh, thank you very much. It was very good to Wisconsin. I'll have to make that trip down there and check that out down there. Some friends have done that. So, yeah, very good, sir. And thank you for the contact. And you can look us up as well for a QSL. Please do. This is 7-3. This is K3S, Kilo 3 Sierra, nuclear ship Savannah, calling CQ.
Wow, what a great time. And it was a cool experiment. It's funny because I'm sloping west. I really am. So, that way, the other way, the east side of me, I normally like 15 meters is about this time of day is Europe. And I was on 15. It's just everything was pretty much to the west of me. So pretty much directional when you are sloping down in the area behind you. There must be some bit of a null. I think I've proven that before, but that showed it as well. Fun time though. It's really cool to get out here and do something like this and just pull something out of the glove box. And if you got a 49-1, and I'm not trying to push any maker, make one yourself. They're easy to make too. You get a board and build one. But there are kits out there. But yeah, 49-1 on. You can wrap the wire around it when you're done and throw it in a box. It's a great antenna to keep in the kit there. Just you want to pull over. I know if you're riding down the road and you want to make some calls, POTA or whatever, find a spot, you can throw that thing up in a tree and hook up and go. And this is really cool. I enjoyed being here. So cool to be here in the harbor. I can sit here in the Jeep and look out over at Norfolk and everything. I can actually even see the top of the battleship Wisconsin, where I'm in the club for that. I looked over. I'm looking right at it now. But a lot of fun. and something that I encourage you to do if you're in a HOA or you're in a bad spot, you're in the middle of a city or something, and it's hard to operate. Be resourceful. Go out and look, hunt, and find a spot and try different things. That's all I'm doing here. And man, I made some great contacts today, and it was a lot of fun. Anyway, until next time, I'm Walt, K4OGO. Hey, click the like button, subscribe if you will, and you can become a channel member if you're interested in that. But until next time, have a great one, guys. 73.